Okay. It is working the way that I thought it would. Awesome. Sorry, awesome music, we need to run away. Okay. Alright. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Chants of Sennaar. This should be the last one. All signs point to this video being the last one. God, this game's gorgeous. Look at all the normal set dressing. And remember all the cool stuff we saw last episode? I want to talk about how awesome that was because I'm me. And it was awesome. It was amazing. It was super cool. And we also have 2 more achievements to get, so I'll try to get that done quickly. For a game whose puzzles designs are all like language and stuff, this is super cool. It's so cool. And oh my gosh, this game is amazing. I probably could have planned like what I wanted to say, but I didn't. Oh! They see you if you do that. Oops. Oops! Oops. Save their whole tower, but you know, this is fine. Anyway, okay. So, hi, I'm Glacie. This is the last episode of Chants of Sennaar. This game's awesome, and I get a chance to talk about it while I do my finale stuff. This game's really good, is what everything I'm gonna say boils down to, but I love all the little details that put this game together. It's amazing. There's so many just teeny tiny set dressing details, especially the set dressing. Just, I didn't point it out while we were there, but in the purple zone, there's symbols, like the ascend symbol for the devotees, like in their architecture in some places. To be fair, it's just a line with a circle on the top, but does that count? Doesn't. Do I need to ding 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 like really really fast? I guess I do. Oh! I escaped! Okay, surely I can figure out how to do this. Oh, maybe I can do it from there more easily. Nope. I can't. Okay, then how are you supposed to do this? Is this not the Abbey bell? Is it this bell? Oh! There we go. Achievement unlocked. I just needed to pull the door handle 3 times. Oh, I love making things more complicated than they need to be. Oh yeah, cat noise. The architecture details in this game are awesome. They're so cool. The broken bricks, like, sure you don't technically see the bricks. Also, I didn't mention this. I might have mentioned this at the very beginning, but yeah, nope. This thing. The lines are gone. Doesn't it look kind of weird now? The lines probably weren't great for YouTube compression, but like, they're so, they add this thing to it, like, and then this is the reduced version of like, it's just barely there, but it's so cool. It's so cool. So much more matching and like, you can see it. I love it. It's just a little something to make this game even more visually distinct. You've probably already figured this out, but there's a story in various historic places. I think it appears at least once. I don't actually remember where it is, but I should have done research. I should know my things better, but I don't. So that's fine. But I can check real quick. The Tower of Babel is a parable and origin myth in the Bible's book of Genesis. Ah, there it was. Basically, people built a tower to try to reach God, and then they started just speaking all these weird, crazy languages. That's sort of what happens here, sort of, kind of, right? Right? Kinda? Just a little? Finally, they're here! I found them! A link to the past. Oh, that's cute. Hi, everyone. Any new dialogue? They're brothers! Do you have new dialogue? I've had a book about bards. Yeah, the bards are right here, dude! They're right here. So, there's a lot of lore that you can find poking around trying to figure out the things, but apparently the fairies built the door. Would that have been the anchorites? That their word for the anchorites would have been the fairies? Very few people have words for the anchorites, but they're one floor up from the scientists, the alchemists. So, maybe. Yeah. Sorry, that's spoken stuff. For making a game like this, from a game design perspective, let's talk about game design for just a little. I'm no expert when it comes to game design. So I'm not really qualified to talk about much. All I know is that I've played a lot of games, and I've played a lot of puzzle games. And if you're gonna do a puzzle game, especially involving, like, translating languages, I think this game is a very good example of that. And I think it's very smart that not only every language have different symbols, but also slightly different grammar, but also they skipped all past, present, future stuff. They skipped all gerunds. They skipped all participles. It's just words in sentences, you string them in the right order, and when you hover your mouse over it, it tells you what tense they're in. Oh, it's so good. So good. Also, I'm glad that they didn't do this phonetically. Although you can do stuff like this phonetically. Tunic is a great example of that. Also, this sound, I really like it. Anyway, there's a chart someplace. I might put it on the screen if I can remember where I put it. Somebody, I don't know who made it, just sent it me by my sister who played this game, as congratulations, you beat this game, here's this chart. It's probably on like a Reddit someplace. Somebody did a chart of every language's subject, verb, object, concept / state, place, and other, basically. So, for example, the warriors don't have a word for me or you. And it makes sense with how they think about the world, that would be how their language makes sense. Although, according to this chart, the fairy would be the word for preacher, or the word for bellman, maybe? Which I think is just a person with a job, is the way that I describe that on this chart. Every language has a word for man-human, and 2 of the languages have words for brother. Scientists and the bards. Because they're brothers. Yeah, it's clever. Is clever. And if you look back at the devotees, this is a very good first language. Object of doing something is like object of music, object of looking, place of God, person of God. Good. I'm pretty sure everybody has a word for death. No, actually, the bards don't, according to this chart. Which kind of makes sense. They don't really care about it as much. And sure, they probably do, like, outside of the story, but keeping things limited for a reasonable scale makes sense from a game design perspective. I'm just gonna be noodling random words. Nothing about what I've done so far is scripted, although I did have a sticky note of, like, stuff I wanted to talk about. Here we go. Oh, yes. The only type of guard I didn't get caught by in a stealth section was the robo ones. It's the same death, supposedly, pardon. It's the same death animation as when they get you, when they're required to get you. And this song's so good, so we're gonna hang out here just a little longer. I'm glad that this game is the size and length that it is. It could have been so much bigger, and I'm kind of glad that it isn't. Because imagine making that! Oh, that'd be annoying. And we'd be here for another, like, 30 episodes. I think it'd be fun to use all these different languages as, like, ciphers and things. You'd have to find some really nerdy people who'd be willing to do that. And there's only so many things you can say. Because, again, the language is made for the game. And the art in the books, they're so good. These little illustrations. Great job, everyone who made this game! Y'all did so good! Were the fairies anchors? Because, like, they've got that pattern on them. But, you know, it's okay to not have the answers to all the questions. We can discuss lore in the comments if we wish. By we, I mean y'all. Because I ain't doing nothing. The set designs are so good. And the ending was very smart, especially for a game like this. Look at all the stuff you've seen. Look at what's broken. There's a spooky robot feller breaking everything. When this room was full of big crazy skulls. Like, that's cool. It's cool. And also, we don't really know what happened to the monster, and I think that's... Well, they've been put in the box. But... the music's so good. Everything's good! Game's good. I haven't had a chance to make one of these little talk about it videos for another thing on the channel, and I was debating, not doing it, because every other series up until this point has been an even number of episodes, and this one will be 17, and that's okay. That's fine. Let's do a little bit of rambly talking while this awesome song plays. So, number one, if you're seeing this video before 2025, that means I got a windfall of time to work on it, because I get on a plane in less than 24 hours, and I don't get back from where I'm going, which is to go visit family, until after the new year starts. So that's fun. Airplanes. I'm not great with airplanes, but that's fine. We're gonna do stuff in the new year. What is that stuff gonna be? Most of it's a surprise. Minecraft stuff's still gonna continue to the best of my ability. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't like planned out too much yet what else I want to do with it. Mainly just I need to build more custom trees, and that takes forever, so I need to go plan that. Well, I need to do college stuff and graduate my classes and all that. Or not graduate, I don't graduate this year. I need to pass my classes and all that jazz. Ooh. That's a fun sound effect. Oh, we listened to the song all the way through. Ah, okay. Anyway. I want to do more achievement quest stuff. I've got spreadsheets everywhere of all the stuff I want to do. I recently beat a couple of games off on the side. Well, I beat this one, obviously, and now it's done. Blue ribbon. Woo, let's go. I like doing achievement quest stuff, and I want to do more of it, but I also want to be willing to stretch creativity stuff to other things. I still want to upload about once a week, but, like, that's realistically not gonna happen all the time. And that's fine. I know my limits. Well, do I? No. But I can know some of my limits, at the very least. I like those fans. I like how they spin. Yeah. And the song's back. Let's go. Languages are cool. This game did a really good job of handling language puzzles in a way that's not, like, completely impossible to understand. The fact that every language is pictographic and not sound-based is amazing. Tunic was able to get away with a sound-based one because there was only one. This game has 5. Oh! Refectory's open again. Oh, those castanets. Oh, they're so good. Songs are so good. Ah! I want to get back into playing more music stuff. There's a lot of things I want to do with my life, and, you know, I gotta not overwork myself. But I've been recording for almost 20 minutes already, just rambling, so... In the new year, I plan to do more things, but in, like, a smarter way. Step 1 is less doom scrolling. I doom scroll way too much. I know it's Pinterest and Reddit for me personally, but I understand for many others it's other stuff. And I know that I am a YouTuber saying that I should be using less social media when I like to make stuff for social media. I know the irony, but you can't stop me anyway. Maybe I'll live stream more. I don't know exactly what I'll live stream except for more achievement quest stuff. I've got lots of weird things lined up. I have one last hint to offer you for the next Let's Play game on the channel. Go on. Nah, you get a couple of sentences. As a reminder, I do blind Let's Plays. So I like to go into them as blind as possible, do everything ahead. I vet games, basically, through people in my life. For example, this game was vetted by not one but two of my siblings. Tunic was vetted by not one but two of my siblings. Last Campfire and Creeks weren't technically vetted by either of them. Creeks was sort of vetted through a friend of mine who's played other games by that company. The point is, the next game is slightly vetted by people, and it's unfortunately a bit less of a puzzle game than other games I've done, but I really want to play it. It looks super cute. It's super cute. The art looks super cute. I checked all the tags on the Steam page, basically. I got it a long time ago, and I still haven't played it, and I've still got like 20 games in my games I need to play list, because of course I do. I'm so behind on everything I want to play, but maybe this year I'll be able to make some time for it, because I'm going to be trying to doom scroll less. God, that oboe's so good. I'm not an oboe player, I'm a flute player, primarily. I've never actually picked up an oboe, it's not even primarily. Well, I play a little piano and a little ukulele, but I'm a flute player. I haven't been in an ensemble, though, in over a year now, and you miss it. There's like a hole in my entire being right now. It's fixable. I need to doom scroll less. I'm so off topic. One last hint for y'all. Every game I've Let's Played so far, Tunic, Last Campfire, nope, out of order. Tunic, Creeks, The Last Campfire, and Chants of Sennaar. You noticed a pattern in how they are named? Just a little? Next game breaks that pattern and has an alliterative title. Have fun. If you like this video, you may like emails to subscribe if you wish. That's it for this year, unless it's already 2025, in which case it isn't. I've been Glacie, this has been Chants of Sennaar. Play this game, it's fun. Now, if you already watched everything, then you've been spoiled. Oops. I've been Glacie, this has been Chants of Sennaar. We'll see you all next time with something new. Bye! Also, this little eye indicator is perfect. I love it.